Hey guys, what's up? We're gonna go ahead and try to do a cons Swiss draft. Fired off pretty fast here. So we're gonna take a look. Foil, Charm, Jeskai Charm, Bloodfell Caves, Island, Windswept Heath. Bloodfell Caves enters the battlefield. That's basic. Good cards in here. I don't think... I mean, I opened a fetch land, so I think I take a fetch land. It's pretty hard not to take that card, I think. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and take the fetch land. I mean, you gotta go with value. The fetch lands obviously aren't gonna fetch the same fetch, pun not intended. The fetch lands probably aren't going to pull the same price online as they would in paper magic, but it will allow us to fix for those colors if we do play those colors. And green-white still fits within the option, who I feel still are the most powerful limited, they're the most powerful limited clan, in my opinion. But hey, opening up a fetch land. Hard to complain about that. Okay, so Jeskai Banner is a no, Heartpiercer Bow is a no, Windscar Crag, Swamp, 3 forms of mana fixing in this deck. That's not exactly what I was looking for. We have an Obzin Guide. Obzin Guide is pretty good. Awaken the Bear, Shatter, Shambling Attendants. We got a Blood-Soaked Champion. Whoever, I'm not sure. There may have been a foil, maybe a foil rare. I'm not sure what someone would take if they weren't taking Blood-Soaked Champion. Blood-Soaked Champion is a very good card. I think I want to take it. Other than that, Feat of Resistance is a very good card. The Obzin Guide can be a very good card. 4/4 Lifelinker is very good. I think Blood-Soaked Champion is probably one of the better cards. Feat of Resistance, I don't think that's going to come around. In fact, I'm almost positive that it's not, but I can't pass up such a good early... Such a good one drop. It's just, it's too good to let that go by. So maybe we're green, white, black. But we'll keep looking and seeing what we're coming up with. So Temur Banner, Thornwood Falls Mountain, no. Ponyback Brigade. Ponyback Brigade is pretty good. It's not really in our colors. Master the Way. I wouldn't go that route. Tusked Colossadon. 6 mana for a 6/5. We have a long shot squad, 4 mana with Outlast. That fits within our colors. Act of Treason, Rite of the Serpent, Bitter Revelation. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Yeah, I don't know. Take up Arms. Maybe 5 mana for 3/1/1s. Defiant Strike. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Draw a card. No. I think I'm going to go Long Shot Squad. It fits with our colors here. We're drafting 2 enemy colors, black and green. And then we'll see how the rest of this goes. It looks like blue is very, very open. Venerable Lamassu, 7 mana for a 5/4 flyer. Due to return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Treasure Cruise, Force Away, Stubborn Denial. It seems pretty clear to me that that blue is pretty open. Although I worry what that means for later on. We could still go Snowhorn Rider, but I'm gonna. Oh man, this is tough. I'm thinking about taking the Venerable Lamassu, but I'm worried that's not a very good card. Stubborn Denial, I think, is the better card. Stubborn Denial, Force Away, and possibly the Snowhorn Rider, I think, are better cards. So I guess I'm going to stick with the 7 mana 5/4 flyer. It's probably not a good pick. So what are we looking for here? We have a Rakshasa Vizier. Whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from your graveyard, put that many +1/+1 counters on Rakshasa Vizier. That's a pretty big card. It looks like white is gone. There's no white. There's 1 bad green card. I don't like the black one. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Rakshasa Secret's not the worst. Glacial, Stalker, I think I'm gonna take the Rakshasa Vizier. I mean, we're still available. We're blue. We have green and black. It's possible to go the blue. Let's see. So now we have white. So white is in here. We have Scout the Borders. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You move a creature or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. Okay. We have a Tormenting Voice. A Leaping Master. Karu Dreadmaw, Defender. Sacrifice another creature. You gain life. That card's done bad things to me before. Mardu Hateblade, we're in white, and it could... I'm not a huge fan of Mardu Hateblade, to be honest. Sage-Eye Harrier, although I'm also not a fan of 1/5 flyers. Let's Altar the Brood. I'm gonna highlight the Dreadmaw. Yeah, I think that probably is the better play, I want to say. Okay, so blue, looks like, I don't know, there's 2 good blue cards, there's a couple good white cards. I'm sorry, 1 good white card. Monastery Swiftspear is a very good card. Trumpet Blast is a very good card. Abomination of Goodle. Abomination of Goodle is not what I would call great. Alabaster Kirin, I feel like Alabaster Kirin is a pretty good card. I want to say Monastery Swiftspear is a good card as well. I'm going to go with the Alabaster Kirin, although I want to take this Swiftspear and Trumpet Blast. I'm not sure how good those cards are going to be later on. We got a 2/2 Smoke Teller. It's a bear. It gives us some more early drops. We have a Krumar Bondkin. It's a 5/3. There's nothing wrong with that. Tusked Colossadon. Tusked Colossadon's a 6/5. It's a big creature. It's also big mana. Big mana cost. I'm gonna go Despise. For no other reason than I don't know what else to take on that one, to be honest with you. I think we're back to our original pack. Taigam Scheming. Maybe Rush of Battle is 4 mana. I'm not excited about that card. Wetland Sandbar is a little bit better. Trumpet Blast. I honestly believe Trumpet Blast is a pretty good card. What are we sitting at? We got black, we got green, we got white. I guess we're going Trumpet Blast. I wasn't paying attention to the timer. I need to get used to this format. Blinding Spray. Creatures your opponents control get -4/-0 until end of turn. Pretty good combat trick. Could be very, very powerful. Shambling Attendants, 8 mana for a 3/5 with that touch. It's not terrible. Let's go with Shambling Attendants because it sticks with our colors. Defiant Strike. +1/+0 and it replaces itself. We have an Act of Treason. Act of Treason is a pretty good card. I like that a lot. We'll go with the Tusked Colossadon because why not? Stubborn Denial, Lens of Clarity, go Feed the Clan, Altar the Brood, and an Island. So right now I'm not sure what I want to take on. I'm pretty sure I'm not playing that. I'm moving the red card over. I'm white, I'm blue, black, and green. The Alabaster Kirin and the Venerable Lamassu. I have some decent black cards. Let's see what we have in this pack. Where's my rare? My rare is High Sentinels of Arasheen. 4 mana flying, High Sentinels of Arasheen gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. You can spend 4 and put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I think I have to take that. That's a pretty good card. Other good cards include Aerostorm, Removal is always very good. Chief of the Edge is very good, especially with my warrior. I can really make my warriors pretty big. But a flying 3/4 that gives me a mana dump later on is very, very good. Death Frenzy could be good, depending on the creatures my opponents are controlling. Mardu Heartpierce, that's a good card. Archer's Parapet, that's also a decent card, decent blocker. I think I have to go High Sentinels of Arashin. I think that's a really good card, and it just gives a lot of stuff for me to do, and yeah, I kind of like that. We have an Obzin Banner for mana fixing, which I like. We have an Obzin Guide. I think it's pretty safe to say that we're going Obzin. Get rid of this. Obzin Guide, again, good. Bear's Companion could be good. Killshot is good. Merrick Nightblade is also very, very good. I really like the Merrick Nightblade. I got a lot of 4-drops already. I kind of think I want to take the removal, although I'm not sure. Having creatures with Outlast is very nice. What other Outlast? I have Longshot Squad. I have the High Sentinels of Rashin. Venerable Lamassu. I'm not sure how many of these I want to play. I think I'm going to take the... I want to say I'm going to take the Killshot. I'm going to take the Merrick Nightblade. I know I should prioritize removal, but I'm really invested in going the Obzin route. We have a War Behemoth 3/6 with Morph. Not happy about that. The Mardu Charm. We got another Shambling Attendants, although I don't want that. We're in green though. Can't forget that. There's Savage Punch, which I think would be pretty good. Become Immense is pretty huge. I think that could also be good. It has Delve, so I'm not sure if I have a lot of stuff to put things in the graveyard, unfortunately. Let's take the Rakshasa Vizier out. Yeah, Savage Punch or Become Immense. I think it's between these two cards. I'm gonna go Savage Punch, just I think that may be a decent card. Bitter Revelation, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard, you lose 2 life. Not thrilled with that, but we can make it work. We have some mana fixing. We have an Obzin Banner, although I don't particularly care to play the banners if I can get around it. Treasure Cruise, Glacial Stalker, and Sign of Glaciers. Sign of Glaciers is a very good card. I'm surprised to see this one coming around this early. It's very strange. Bitter Revelation, I want to say this could be a decent card. Could put some cards in the graveyard. Allows us to work with Delve. The Obzin Banner gives us some mana fixing though. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go the Obzin Banner because the mana fixing would just be very, very nice with that. Salt Road Patrol, 4 mana, 2/5 with Outlast. I like that a lot. Karu Bloodsucker. I can sack a creature and give Karu Bloodsucker +1 counters, which works very well with my Merrick Nightblade, but Salt Road Patrol would also work well with my Merrick Nightblade. Let's go Salt Road Patrol. I think it's going to give us some good stuff. Dead Drop. We have a Temur Charger. 3/1. Gain Highland Game. Dead Drop. 10 mana. Target player sacrifices 2 cards, or 2 creatures. It's good. I'm not sure if that's where I want to be. We need some more early stuff, so I'm going to go the Temur Charger. I need some better early drop creatures, and I don't currently have those. We have another Salt Road Patrol. Jungle Hollow would be not bad. I don't know if I need another Salt Road Patrol. I have so many 4-drops as it is. I think I'm fine taking the land, although I feel weird doing that. Wooly locks it on as a 6/7. 6 mana. That's not bad. I think the Jungle Hollow. Yeah, I'll just go take the mana fixing. That's probably the wrong thing to do, but oh, definitely Disowned Ancestor. I don't even have to think about that one. Awaken the Bears. Krumar Bondkin, that never really did anything for me. And pre-release, I think Disowned Ancestor is totally the way to go on that one. Unyielding Krumar. This is the one that never did anything for me. Shoot. But I may end up taking it, or I could just take the banner, Molting Snakeskin. Actually, I like Molting Snakeskin. I'm going to take Molting Snakeskin. People will argue against that and say that's not a very good, play, but I think I like it. 4, 5, 6. Destroy target creature. 6 mana removal, or Sidisi's Pet. A 1/4 with lifelink. Or Sagu Archer. I think I'm going to go with the Archer. The banner would probably the better play there, but what are you going to do? Mardu Banner, Singing Bell Strike, or War Behemoth. I think I'm going to hate draft the Singing Bell Strike. I don't want that to get used against me. That's going to be very, very annoying. We have an Inoc Tracker or a Glacial Stalker. First Strike. I think I'm going to hate draft the 3/3 First Striker. I'll get that out of here. So this is what we're currently looking at. This is tough. Khans of Tarkir drafting is tough. I mean, I feel like I probably made a mistake not taking that extra banner, but again, at times I've played the banners before and they just haven't done a whole lot for me. I feel like on turn 3 I should be doing something more, but in the Obs and Cults, I think you can afford to play a longer game. You can afford to play that banner, and not have it feel so detrimental. I have 13 creatures and 4 other spells. I have a lot of creatures, but they're all very late game plays. I'm definitely gonna have to load up on mana to make sure that I get what I need. Obviously I'm playing at least 17, if not 18 lands. Creatures I'm not too sure about. The Venerable Lamassu, it's 7 mana. A 7 mana 5/4 flyer. Like, I like that it's a 5/4, but so we have Obs and Banner, we have Obs and Guide. They definitely fit in our colors. We have a long shot squad. So creatures we have with reach. Tuskguard Captain. We can give our guys Trample. It's 3 mana, so I'm thinking we go Tuskguard Captain. Where's the rare in our pack? Oh, Mardu Ascendancy. Whenever a non-token creature you control attacks, put a 1/1 red goblin creature token onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking, sacrifice Mardu Ascendancy. I'm not too worried about that card. Obviously, it's too late to switch now. It doesn't fit in our colors. We have some mana fixing here. Hopefully some of this comes around, and I will definitely take it. The Kara Dreadmaw, some of this stuff is not particularly bad, but it's definitely between the Tuskguard Captain and the Long Shot Squad. And I have a ton of 4-drops already, so I'm going to go with the Tuskguard Captain because I need something in that 3 slot. We're getting rewarded here with an Armament Corp. This is a very good card. Armament Core is a very good card. There's another Obs and Banner, so hopefully we're going to get some mana fixing going on in here. But probably taking the Armament Core, although I'm going to miss out on the Grizzly. I really don't want to. The Grizzly is a very good card, but I feel like the Armament Core is even better. I mean, I've lost some games to this. The only thing that could make this better is if I was past a Kintree Invocation, I believe it is. If we were past a Kintree Invocation, I would be very, 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 very happy. Doesn't look like we were, or we will be. So we have some interesting black stuff. I'm not taking the Dazzling Ramparts. Kara Dreadmaw, again, a very high mana cost creature. Savage Punch isn't the worst thing that we could play. Avoiding the red. Again, blue is a thing. I feel like there's a really good red-white, possibly black deck going on through here, and that's going to be tough to beat. We have the Obsin Guide. I think that's a good card. I don't have to. I think some of this other stuff is going to come back around to us. Karu Dreadmaw. It's either 5 mana Defender 4/4 or the Obsin Guide. I'm going to go the Obsin Guide because it's definitely within our colors. Scout the Borders, Awaken the Bear, Unyielding Krumar, Sidisi's Pet. So some of this stuff, Scout the Borders, reveal the top 5 cards, creature or land card from among them into your hand, put the rest into your graveyard. Interesting sorcery. It would enable Delve for our 8 mana Death Touch guy. Awaken the Bear, Brave the Sands. This is a card that I'm very interested in playing because I have a feeling that it's better than what people are giving it credit for. Creatures you control have vigilance. Each creature you control can block an additional creature. I want to say I think that's pretty good. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Smite the Monstrous is probably going to be... That's probably the better play. But Brave the Sands, I really want to play that. I think that's possibly a very good card. We're going to play the removal, though, because I think that's what I should be doing. Raider Spoils. Whenever a warrior you control deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 1 life. If you do, draw a card. How many warriors do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. Soldier. So we only have 3. We have 4 warriors. That's not terrible. I don't want to take another 6 mana card if I can help it. Rite of the Serpent. That seems like it could possibly be decent. Creatures you control get +1. I'm gonna go with the Raiders Spoils. We do have some stuff in there. Gurmag's Swiftwing. I think this is a card that I can definitely play and be happy about, to be honest with you. When Sultai Soothsayer enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. There's another Molting Snakeskin to give some guys +2/+0. I like that. I'm gonna go with the Gurmag Swiftwing. Maybe the Molting Snakeskin. Is that gonna come around? I don't know. I want to figure out a way to put this. I'm sorry, guys. I want to figure out a way to put this on here. Definitely not taking another 7 mana 5/4. But I'm pretty happy taking another Longshot Squad. So I'm gonna do that. Mardu banner. So if someone's in Mardu colors, they don't want that banner. Rotting Mastodon. There's a Defiant Strike. Whirlwind Adepts. I'm not sure if I hate draft here or what I do. How much time do I have? I have 19 seconds. I kind of want to get rid of the Trumpet Blast for anyone who might consider playing it against me, but the Rotting Mastodon, that's a 2/8. That's hard to get through. Not sure if I want to play it, though. I guess I'll take the Rotting Mastodon, although I feel like that's the wrong play. We have a Rite of the Serpent, Feed the Clan, another Karu Dreadmaw. How much white? We have a lot of white. This is a tough one. Karu Dreadmaw, Defender 4/4. I'm gonna take the banner. Maybe I'm being too hard on the banners. There's another Mastodon. Should I be taking this Defiant Strike? Give a creature +1/+0, but it also replaces itself. I mean, it's an extra point of damage. There's nothing wrong with that. Tigum Scheming. Trumpet Blast. I'm gonna hate draft the Trumpet Blast because I'm afraid of it. Rite of the Serpent or Karu Dreadmaw. I'll take the extra Dreadmaw, I suppose. Okay, I got my Brave the Sands, so maybe I'll get to see what playing that is like. What other card did I want that I don't think went around? The Molting Snakeskin. Molting Snakeskin would have been really nice to have. Savage Punch. Not sure. Do I want the Forest or the Jeskai banner? I'll hate draft the banner. Let's not give anyone any fixing if they don't really need it. Although if it's the last card in the pack, I doubt the likelihood of them just kind of falling into the banner they need, the final player. So let's see what we can get out of this. I have 21 creatures. 8 other spells. Obviously, I'm very heavy on creatures. The Obs and Banners will maybe the thing that I need to figure out. Okay, we have 10 minutes to build our deck. The thing I need to figure out is if lands should take the place of an Obs and Banner, or if a banner takes the place of a land. I'm not so sure that it does, and I'm kind of interested to see. We don't want to play two Dreadmaws. I know that for a fact. We're definitely not playing 2 Tusk Colossedons, and I'm not even sure I want to play either of those, because I think we're so heavy right now. We're really, really heavy. 8 mana for a Shambling Attendance, but it does have Death Touch and Delve. So I can see if I lose a couple creatures, play a couple spells, then, you know, it could conceivably be 4 mana, maybe. We're definitely playing the late game here, but it's not a terrible late game. Tuskar Captain, Obs and Banner. Let's put this over here. Let's see, Savage Punch. How many creatures can I proc Ferocious on this? Bloodsoaked Champion, Disowned Ancestor, Tuskar Captain, Alabaster Kieran, High Sentinels, possible, Soul Road Patrol, possible. Let's see, Sagu Archer, is this a card I want to play? 5 mana for a 2/5 with Reach. It does have Morph. Do I want... is the 2/8 or the 2/5 with Reach better? I'm not sure. I don't think either of these are particularly good, although the 2/8 will pretty much just block whatever comes its way. I think I'm going to get rid of the Archer. It's down between the Venerable Lamassu and the Shambling Attendants. I'm not sure if I want either of these cards, and I certainly need to... Well, I have 27 cards in my deck. I have a Jungle Hollow, a Windswept Heath, and 2 Obs and Banners. So assuming that's 4 lands, that takes me down to 23 cards, which 17 lands. Let's just go ahead and add basics and see what it suggests. 5, 5, and 3. I guess I could get behind that. Man, this is really tough. I have a lot more black early drops, so I want black in my opening hand, and I have less white. So I'm gonna go 4 and then 6. Add that to my deck. See what that, and then we have the banners. I'm not sure if I see. This is the tough thing. This is a learning experience, and I'm not expecting to do well, or even I'm not expecting to win or even do well. To be honest with you, I hate to take that defeatist attitude, but this is definitely a learning experience for me. Trying to figure out, like, if the Obs and Banner is really worth playing, if that's a card that takes the place of a land, or if you should just consider it separately. Because if I consider it separately, then I have 15 lands, one of which is a Windswept Heath and a Jungle Hollow. So I have green and black are definitely... well, I think I'm pretty evenly spread. How many green sources do I have? I have a forest. Let me move this over here, guys. Sorry about that. I have 3 forests and a Jungle Hollow, so there's 4 sources. I have a Windswept Heath, so I have a possible 5 sources of green mana. With the Obs and Banners, if I count those, that's 7 sources. If I go swamps, then I have a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the Jungle Hollow, and then 8 and 9 with the Obs and Banners. If I'm talking plains, then I have 4 from the basics, 1 from the Windswept Heath, that's 5, and then 6 and 7 from the Banners. The only thing I don't know, and I wish I knew, I wish I could figure this out, is... Feed the Clan, I'm not going to tell you. Is there anything else that I could put in here that I'm not putting in here? Rakshasa Vizier, that's a good delve card. I took that from somebody. I almost feel bad because I think there was a very good delve deck built around this guy. So we have Keru Dreadmaw. I don't need another one of those. Altar of the Brood. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. That's an interesting card, and it feels like it could be powerful. But do I want it? Maybe. Gives me a few more early drops. Take the attendance out, because I don't really have any way to put a lot of cards in the graveyard. I mean, I have some stuff, but for the most part, I don't have a lot. This Venerable Lamassu, let me look at this card. It's a 7 mana 5/4. That's pretty powerful if I'm able to get it out, but by turn 7, is that really a good card? I don't know. I think I'm just going to stick with my lands like this for now. I'm not sure. What did I take out? Did I take out I took out a plains for a swamp, didn't I? I have ways to get green and white, so I feel like I should have less green and white, but I have this dual land here. I feel like maybe I want another forest rather than a swamp. That'll take me up to 5. What was it? 5/5/3? I had a jungle hollow. Let's go through. Again, forest, forest, forest. Green, that's 4 sources, plus the Windswept Heath is 5. And then the Obs and Banners, which are 6 and 7. I think I'm just going to leave my mana base here. So if I want green sources of mana, I have 7 possible sources. If I want white sources of mana, I have 7 sources. And if I want swamps, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sources. So maybe I do want to take out a swamp and put something else in. And it's suggesting... Well, it's not suggesting anything right now. What do I want to put in? Do I want to put in another plains? I've got to make a decision here pretty quick. Do I want to put in a plains or another... What am I more likely to want to have? I think I'm going to put in another forest, actually. Because I have more early green stuff. Although by that turn 4, I definitely want to have a plains. Yeah. So we're gonna go here and do this. See what this see if this works for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like white is definitely the color that I need. But I keep forgetting that I have these banners, so I have 16 creatures, 9 other spells. Altar of the Brood. Is this a card that I really want? Is this worth it? It's a 1 mana artifact. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Well, that could work against me because that could help my opponent with Delve. Do I want to help my opponent with Delve, or do I want to have the possibility of helping to mill them out of cards? I'm not sure. Sagu Archer gives me a morph card. I could play that for 3. I didn't really consider the morph way of looking at things. Do I want to enable Delve for my opponent whenever another permanent enters the battlefield? There was some Delve too. I'm going to take Altar of the Brood out because I'm afraid of helping an opponent with Delve. That kind of scares me. Sagu Archer, that gives me a possible morph, and I'm trading that for a Shambling Attendance. So we're going to go with this and see. So 40 cards, 15 lands, plus 2 banners, that's 17. I have 17 creatures, 8 other spells. We're going to go with this and see how this works. Alright guys, like I said, this is going to be a learning experience. Not sure how it's going to go, but I'm excited to see how it does go. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how my deck turned out. It's definitely late game, but we're Obs and colors, and that's what Obs and does. So let's see how it works out. I'll see you in round 1.